Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to discuss the distributive property. So I'm going to run through these notes with you. To apply the distributive property, you're going to multiply. Multiply everything on the inside of the expression to the outside. So this is like multiplication. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 4 is 8. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x minus 15. Just highlight those. Okay, you do the same thing. This is 8x plus 28. Negative 20x plus 10. And for number 5, the same thing happens. Like, it doesn't matter whether you write this first number or term on the left or the right side. So I'm going to evaluate this by distributing, okay, by multiplying everything inside the parentheses by what's outside the parentheses. If you don't like the way it looks, feel free to rewrite it like this and put the 5 in the front and then distribute it, okay? Now we have negative 1 times x, which is negative 1x. Oops, no idea. I accidentally did that. And then you have negative 1 times negative 3, which is a positive 3. Then if we come down to visual representation of the distributive property using algebra tiles. Okay, so traditionally it will look like this. The 3 will be on the outside, and you'll multiply 3 times 2x, which is 6x, and 3 times 1, which is 3. And here it looks like with algebra tiles. Now we saw this last week on the win, lose, or draw, okay, that the large rectangle is x, and the square represents 1. So this 3 means that there are 3 distinctive groups of 2x's plus 1. And then when you distribute it, you're like combining like terms. So everything together, okay? So if you draw these for me, you want to make sure that the before, I can see the distinct groups. In the after, you'll put all the rectangles together and then all the squares together. Okay, it's like combining like terms. All right, so let's draw it ourselves. Let's see. Represent the expressions visually using algebra tiles. Show one drawing to represent the expression before distributing and one drawing for the simplified. Okay, so here we go. This is 2. This means 2 groups of x plus 3. 2. I'm sorry. 3. Okay, and then this, so if we do it manually the right way, traditionally, we'll get 2x plus 6. So if you notice, the first time I did it, you can see 2 distinct groups. Okay. I'm going to actually see if I can. You can see 2 distinct groups, but then the second time you do it, you want to put all the large rectangles together and all the units together. Okay. So distributing is multiplying. I've given you a few fractions on delta math, so if you have a fraction, it is a form of division. All right, so this right here is division. So if I were to rewrite it using the distributive property, Rewrite the following problem as distributive property. I'd have this. 6x minus 4. Because if I multiply this back, this would give me 36 and negative 24. So you're thinking about it as division. And one way we can do it is to rewrite it like this, like fractions. So 40 divided by 8 is 5, and 32 divided by 8 is 4. So the answer here is 5x plus 4. Another way to look at it, well, actually, I'll do the first two. This is 4x divided by 2 and 8 divided by 2. And that gives you 2x plus 4. All right, then you'll have, I'm going to use a different color. You can also do it this way, using what we call the bean method. So this is negative 6y divided by 3, which is negative 2y. And then you go the other side, and you do positive 18 divided by 3, which is 6. So your answer is negative 2y plus 6. Again, it's division, all right? So I can do the bean method again here, all right? Negative 10z divided by negative 5 is 2z. And then 20 divided by negative 5 is negative 4. I'm just going to write that out. So that is 2z minus 4. And that brings us to the end. All right, have a good day. And then now you're going to work on the worksheet.